And hello and welcome to another Epic Heroes live streams. So for this Friday we kinda do have the event that many of us do wait for again and again. Actually it's just season 2. The Starry Date and Vault of Creation. Now, before we actually get started, we're gonna wait for people to join. We started a little bit early. At the same time, we're gonna go across where we advanced in the game overall. By the way, in the description, you'll find all the links related to the stream, related to joining Discord, downloading the game, the latest code, and also more details. Okay, so for Union Tech, you already are aware it all was maxed out. We're now happily playing in Union Institute. Yeah, let's carry on with another one of the upgrades here. Okay, aside from that, if we move to Star Tech, we finally managed to max out the 4 main factions. Look at that. That really consumed a good chunk of time. Cool, your energy is getting higher. Thank you. Alright, so the 4 main Union Tech or Star Tech were completed, and now we're happily moving to the next one that I did absolutely nothing that much in. And after actually finishing it, just like we went with the previous ones, we can finally say it has been completed, even though it took a long, extensive period of time to complete even one of them. If you're noticing the Superman has 1160, that is because they added this, and a hero will be added at some point there. For the nature, it's kind of the same 1158 because of the stay tuned, and that's actually a portrait for heroes they will add later on. So yeah, Star Tech, we can finally move a little. Oh yeah, got you. Actually, I'm not aware or sure why the notifications aren't showing for messages, but yeah. Alright, aside from that, we're carrying on the happily direction of awakening all the heroes. Yeah, never give up on that dream, right? For now, we're working on finishing Lucas in terms of activating the awakened skill. And no, you should not have that. Give it back. Where is the 40? Ah, okay, nice. And then, yeah, let's keep you there. Actually, one of the main reasons why it's looking more powerful is because I did the psycho direction of collecting a large amount of gems and pretty much equipping it to all the heroes that I've been awakening, right? So that was never done before. And I also fixed their sigil up to a point of selection. So each and every single hero now has gems equipped. Depending on the awakening, I think it stops here, right? So all of them have been given gems and still work in progress in terms of upgrading the level itself. But of course it did make a difference because you're talking about all the heroes have been equipped with gems one time go. All of them. So that kind of did make a difference, including removing any old sigil that was used. Lower than actually the 5-star or 6 stars has been removed from all the heroes that have been awakened and can actually be equipped with that. So it kind of got fixed massively in, well, all the heroes. And that carries on almost until, yep, until the music fairy in terms of sigil. Can I see the statistics, Laura? Sure. The statistics are critical 81.5, critical damage 107, critical damage resistance 77, skill damage 49. Part of that comes from the Eternal Soul, the upgrades for wing blades, and well, the equipment haven't been upgraded to T2, that's a work in progress. But I give her one of the best equipment that can be given. This one should be changed at some point, and this one as well. Relic wise, you can kind of see where part of the overall power comes from. Still a work in progress to get all of them to T1. Other than this, of course, she's also with the gems and the boost of the HP and attack and HP. We'll come back to upgrading that later, hopefully. And skill wise, attribute bonus. You're looking at 6 stars for Apocalypse and 5 for Sin. Maybe not the best selection, but it still is good. Yeah. Yes. Are you gonna say, oh, you mean a different Laura or something? Let's wait on that. Anyway, so yeah, they got the massive upgrades. Some of them are in the cycle of gaining more gems, more relics, sorry. You want the statistics overall? This is the statistics overall, actually. This is kind of the statistics overall. If you're talking about the bonus, attribute bonus, right? This is the overall, by the way. Anyway, let's move away from that. You can kind of see the statistics actually, or the attributes of the hero, and this is considered the overall. Another game when it comes to selection cards, I didn't choose characters like Godslayer, and I've chosen General of Rescue to upgrade to Transcend. It's okay, you can always cycle back. General of Rescue was one of the first heroes I worked on, and then Godslayer was one of the very late heroes I worked on. 100% you're gonna need him, so yeah. You can always circle back. You can always circle back. Even in his case, he's not fully at his full power status. He still is missing 3 relics of being T1, and this actually needs to continuously to be upgraded. So yeah, still a work in progress. On the positive side, it did take a long period of time to actually get Striker. So at this stage, he's just missing one last one. Good Midnight. Yes, it's actually good, because we have the Saturday date. Because I know I couldn't awaken him even to excellent. Actually, you can. When it comes to certain heroes, you can always select a copy of them from here, the Summon Bless, and the second copy you would usually rely on getting it from the Legend Mall, as you can see. And we're also gonna exchange for a copy from here also. By the way, since you're starting the game, you'll probably be stuck with 1 and 2 and 3-ish. Yeah, wow, you keep saying that. Yeah, good midnight, yeah. 3. We all get stuck at Awakening Heroes. Let's go to the portrait. Right, this actually took nothing is free in life. Yeah, give us the miserable, sad version. But in events, you can get S plus cards, right? So yeah, free or not free, events do give sometimes good stuff. So almost all the S heroes have been awakened. Almost. And the focus now is on the lovely S plus heroes, going more on that. And yeah, we're planning to actually Wow, OLS server. Sure, I'll show you the server in a minute. I'm actually planning to do something very nice that's extensively long time consuming actually. I'm trying to, let's say, awaken time, pretty much. So you need 800 of the essence, and to get the essence, you need to destroy S plus heroes. You take the innocent S plus hero, and then you select him here, destroy, and voila, you get 100 for that S plus hero. This has been done to almost 6 heroes now. So to remain, sure, let's first answer the question of the server and the union. So yeah, awakened. It's endo epic. Awakening time. That at least will get us one copy from here, and yeah, it's gonna be the same. Well, time-consuming process, but on the positive side, it's getting better in terms of the legend mall for at least ranking, because of a number of different things. So the more you can advance here specifically, the more you will be able to get the legend medal of the legend championship. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this and then we're gonna go to everything everyone wrote. At that stage, when you're actually strong enough to get the legend, this one, the legend medal, then here you can actually start collecting it and exchanging for these heroes, these specific heroes. The downside is you need to get to the top 10 actually. To get to the top 10, you actually need to be strong enough to get there. Here. Right? So through time and you becoming stronger, you'll actually be able to finally, look at this, 291, right? Okay, so let's start answering those questions. Oh, Rhapsody is first there. Check your hero. Right, so stage by stage. First, the server is SA Hero 631. Okay. Second is the Union question, and we go to Union Hall, Indo Epic. Okay. If anyone asks, I want to join this union and that question, because we now have one slot available, and every time someone asks, there is 0 slots. The population, pretty much, 27 out of 28. How do you actually find the union? You would, if you're in union, you would go to search union and you would type the serial number of the union and then search, and after that you'll actually be able to click on the join icon. Where is the serial number? This is the serial number of the union, 321220. That's how you can join a union and search for the union at least. Okay, comes after that the heroes. Check in the heroes. Okay, these are the heroes, just like every single hero in every single account. Moonlight, right? Oh yeah, she's one of the rare heroes that actually I have that has vital in a very bad, as you can see, the 3 and the 4 stars. Yeah. So yeah, for checking the hero, this is kind of the heroes, and if you're actually gonna say, oh, I want to see something more, okay, here's 1, okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, boo, only 1 remains, 21, and 10, and that is how far we can just keep jamming one after the other as heroes to show. Okay, since this is the orb for GS, I kind of am aware of that. The thing is, when it comes to that specific orb, yeah, it still needs to be awakened. So for now, I'm just leaving her to enjoy using it, and he's happily using Fatal Judgment to increase his attack. Spirit Link doesn't add much value for the character. It does. Actually, it does, but you need almost every 20 levels that can add 1 million to your heroes. Surprisingly, it's time for another increase in one level, and let's add one level. Since you're talking about it, observe that number. Look at that number, the 71316, and let's select a hero to look at the attack and the HP. Look at those statuses, right? Focus on the statuses. Okay, try to remember them. Best of luck doing that. Okay, now we have 71316. Let's actually upgrade one level. Okay. Did you notice that? Yeah, I hope you can see it. 71388, 71403. I hope because of the continuous adding number by number, you were able to see it. Now, if you actually maybe recall the numbers here, you'll see that there has been an increase. There has been an increase in some statistics of the hero, but not the critical resistance, not the critical damage. The entire list is a no. The only thing you can gain is power, HP, attack, maybe armor. I don't remember about the armor. So only the main basic statuses that are on the top. Those are what can increase, and not the speed also, right? So it's not gonna increase your broken armor. It's not gonna increase your damage immunity. It might feel nothing is gained, but actually overall power are gained. It is gained. Okay, let's move on. Where are you from? Kai, would you like to answer that one for me? Thank you for saying drop the like. It's always sleeping time. Haha, so long ago for yes. My best lineup. That's something interesting. Okay. Well, since I keep changing it, no, it's not that. I think one of the areas where I didn't mess it up that much is currently Dimensional Battle, I think. Because I keep changing the lineup based on the needs, pretty much. No. Yeah, I guess Team 2 is one of my okay lineups. He's asking where you're from. Not my address. So Team 2 here is kinda one of my okay. In terms of lineups, I can really not say something specific because I keep changing them. One of the lineups I use is this one, actually. The panda, right? Don't give the man a hard time. He just asked where are you from. You can just answer him directly. Okay. Okay, so let's start actually with playing the events. We have a couple of things, including getting some new heroes, or a copy at least. I went up ahead with the exploration quests in advance, so we can save a little bit of time. So I have picked up the 5th chest of daily quests, which is pretty much if you click on go, this is the daily chests. You need to collect the 5 chests, which means just do the tasks, the daily, collect the 5th chest, and that will actually get it achieved. Collect your diamond. We'll get into that. After that, you have Forge Chronos Metheral 2 times. If you click on go, it will take you to the reincarnation treasure and the forgery area. Now, when it comes to the forgery area, I've already been working on it by putting them, and wow, we really went beautiful in this one. We had one chaos, one creation, one chaos, A good chunk of Sanctuary, one after the other, Chronos Metherol, and you can see the rest that remain. So for now, Galaxy Treasure, we're trying to finish the last one that remains, Knight's Emblem. This one, the Emblem, right? To level 60, and then the Chronos, work in progress. Sanctuary, we actually gained finally a new one, the Watch's Wand. So remains only one remaining, the Meg's Cloak. Creation wise, it always sucks in my case. On a positive side, we're getting close to finishing the first one in awakening it to the 5 stars. We're close. Still remains a good chunk of different creation to be collected. Now the overall bonus overview you can actually see here. This is sorry, this is actually the majority or all the different attributes that are taken and given to every single hero from the reincarnation treasure. So yeah, there is that. After that, you have challenge the reincarnation space, which is very simple. You would go to the dominator and then the reincarnation space here, and it is a number of challenges, which is fighting pretty much. So complete 5 equal 1 completed. Forgery, we just looked at it, put in the metherol. Then you have thank you, it's been a long time building it, above a year. Then you have the acquire fast rewards 5 times, which is on your xwar fast reward. Click on collect, and that's actually how you complete that one. Going back again, win 5 battles in time travel. Pretty much everyone knows time travel. You would battle time in time travel, that's it. Okay, going back again. We've collected all that good stuff. Now it's time to go to the login gift. That's login. The weekly energy pause, we actually took the diamonds. And now it's time to actually explore and know overall power. Right, let's do the first 10. It's always beautiful on the resources it gives, especially the chest of Uru. Okay, after you've actually done all of this, time to actually use the force ore. Okay, so for the first one, let's actually go with Galaxy Metherol. Let's purchase 1. To unlock the second floor, we need to spend 60. So another 20. And then another 20. So now we've unlocked the second floor. On the second floor, we're gonna have to wait to actually gain more energy to actually have more force ore to spend. So from stage 2, second floor, sorry, to the third, you need to spend another 60. So this one is 50, then you need to spend 1 from here, that's for 10. That should move you to the next floor. Now, key things to keep in mind, go for the Chronos Metherol if you don't have enough, because it is part of the quests. Forge the Chronos Metherol. Also, if you're interested in the faction, go for it. Other than this, Light of Divine, if you're trying to upgrade your equipment, can really make a difference. Now from floor number 3 to the 4th floor, which you will not get there without spending money, but I think you can actually, but you're not gonna have enough force ore to unlock any of these actually, so money still will be needed to actually exchange. Is there a way to farm gold? I'm broke. Yes, we can actually, I was hoping to do that in a video, not on the stream, but yeah, there is a way to actually farm gold and a way to get more gold at least once in a month. Almost 60 million. Wow. That amount really makes a difference. Okay, so pretty much what you would do the next day after you don't have enough, well, force ore, you would just do the quests again, right? Collect the spaceship energy, fly away with the spaceship. Let's do the last one we have. Okay, not bad. Okay, And that is pretty much what gives you the force ore, and you're gonna be using it to actually, well, exchange for different resources. I'm gonna go with the Chronos Mithril because it will benefit me later. It benefits me in upgrading the reincarnation treasure. Maybe I'll get something. If I don't, I'll get at least the shards. If I don't, at least it gives me the energy. So all good. And then of course later on I will go directly for the Light of Divine for upgrading the divine artifacts. Okay. Is there a way to farm gold? Okay. One of the interesting things when it comes to I want some way to get more gold is, hold on, let me see where it was. Yeah, the deconstruction in here. Okay, this one specifically, you have a limit of exchanging up to 80 times each month, and it gives you almost a couple of million each one of the exchanges. It's 6 hours gold collection. So you're talking about almost 80 million you can exchange for it from here only, unrelated to anything in the game. So I have almost 80 million each month. Yep, that can be exchanged. We'll get to that if you really want to see a fight. Hold on. Okay, so how do you actually get the resources to exchange? You're gonna be deconstruction of normal heroes, rare heroes, A level. See this one, the spirit essence. That's what you're gonna be using to exchange in that section. So the more you actually destroy the heroes that you never use, almost never, or just some copies for awakening, that A heroes, okay, you're gonna be using it to exchange for the 6 hours gold collection, and that will give you monthly 80 million-ish, 80 million in gold. Second thing, if you're talking about actually gaining more gold, right? The home base, you need to upgrade the home base, and sure, I'll show the server again. You need to upgrade the home base in the gold mine. Now, if you look at that number, 744k per day, that's the gold that is going to be mined that I can click on this and collect. 201. So it can actually go up to, I think, level 50 now in upgrades. So that's one thing during the, I guess, part of the game, beginning of the game. You're gonna need to upgrade the level. Okay, and that will allow you to gain more gold. Other than this, another way is, of course, the casino. And you might get lucky actually in getting the 3 gold diamonds, gold coins, and that will give you almost 3 million. So that's another way. I find that aside from either clicking on the auto yield, getting something from the fast reward over all different things in the game, or exchanging to buy directly gold for 20 diamonds, there is nothing specific that's going to give you a large amount of money except exchanging for this one, the 6 hours gold that is in the deconstruction store. Let's see if I have one of these. Okay, this is 2 hours, and you can see it's almost 383,000. 6 hours is much higher than that, and exchanging for it at the amount of, well, 80 exchanges, yeah, that will give you a good amount. Right, play server xwar. Play, that's later. Server SA Hero 631, and I show it so it's very clear. Okay, next, xwar. Good question, very good question. xwar 37. Difficult status, very difficult. Europe, Brog, 37. Specific stage, I know, probably you'll want to know that. 3720. Yeah, we're here. 37 what? 20. You want to see more statistics? Sure. So the 3719 or 3720 is considered ranked the number 4, and you can see who's above me, etc., in terms of ranking in xwar exploration, if you want to call it that. Now it's not going to show every single player on the entire server, of course, but it's the friends and different things in the game. Okay, moving on. Really difficult. You will know if it's really difficult or not. Anyway, let's actually go to the fun part, the Satari gift. Satari debt. Your xwar 3830. Congratulations, that is something good. Also, I don't focus on advancing in xwar like the speedster unless I get fed up at some point and go for it. Okay, so I pretty much will just leave myself here with the heroes until I can actually beat it without making too much changes, and then sweep across the entire thing, finish it, and that would be it. Why I don't care about advancing in xwar that much or pushing on it hard enough? Because it comes from time to time, a desire I have. Other times a desire I might have is actually push again in Galaxy Wanted, layer 900 currently, so there isn't a lot left. Ranked number 3, and the highest is 911. By the way, Galaxy Wanted is 1050 layers currently, so the 900 layer is the closest for now. The remaining part, I guess, there's like 800 plus before it. War dimension, you mean dimension union war, or you mean dimensional battle, or you mean the arena? Whoa, yeah, should look at your account. No, don't do it. Okay, I won't. Anyway, so moving into the Satari date. First thing you need to do is either make your selection. You're gonna go for the 4 faction S hero selection card. I already said no for you. Or the chest of Uru 20. We're gonna go for the chest of Uru. Then we're gonna do the daily login. Okay. Then the Satari weekly boss, and then the Satari quests, which is very simplified. Just do the quests. Just click on go. It will take you there. I've already been working on it earlier. Okay. Win 5 battles in time travel. This one will take a little bit of time. And then we have awaken an epic hero and awaken a legendary hero. Let's go awaken some heroes. And for some reason you want to watch me actually battle, so I'll actually do that in a little bit. Okay. So that's epic, and then we're at epic plus. And another epic plus. I don't know why I did that, stupid, but okay. We need an awakening to legendary, pretty much. It's one thing we need. And then someone will come somewhere and tell me why you don't use a smart awakening. Okay, thank you. 2 selections and then another hero to take it to legendary. Then let's actually get another copy and awaken it to excellent plus. From excellent plus we're gonna take it to epic. From where is she? I guess that's as far as we can go with that one. Right. Why you don't use smart? I already answered that before you even asked. Because I'm better at selection of what heroes I want to consume what hero. So most of the time, unless there's too much, I would just do it manually. Okay. Oh, yeah. yeah, not actually a mind reader. It's more I got used to the questions that someone will probably somewhere decide to ask. Why are you so slow? Why you're not using Smart Awakening? Smart Awakening selects who consumes who hero randomly, so I don't always try to use it. Anyway, going back to Satari Date and Satari Quest, we've awakened one epic, another awakened for epic, and we awakened the legendary. That puts us at 14, all the quests completed, remaining one for the common summon scroll. Okay, aside from that, of course, you have the resources here that you should try to exchange for, which will benefit you, especially this one, the excellent faction one and the Starry treasure. What did I do for the stream? I exchanged for all of them, remains only one. Ew, look at that. I just need sufficient enough diamonds. And by the way, the diamond piggy, okay, every single day will allow you to withdraw an amount of diamonds from what you saved up during the event, the lunar event. So yeah, eventually we'll have the 1100 and take those common summon scrolls times 5. Now the next step is, of course, make a wish. Let's make a wish. Okay. Nice, and we gain the chest from the first attempt, and that's usually what happens every time with me. That will take us to the cycle number 2, and in cycle number 2 I'm also going to select the main S plus hero selection card. I'm not gonna go with the S card. Well, did I ever get this one? No. By the way, do take into account if you're actually interested in 100 chest of Uru, that's gonna be at the 3rd cycle. Check the description of the video. For this time I actually added every single link you can imagine, but not the full guides. Those are on Discord. Yeah, I'm stuck in 899. I think I shared the video on the channel for Galaxy Wanted for the... no, the 899. Yeah, I think I did share a video for the 899 because I'm stuck at finishing the 900, not the 899. So you can check that out. Anyway, for the chest of Uru that I'm talking about, the 100, that's a cycle 3. So in cycle 3, you still need to fulfill probably 30 wishes of the Satari. If you do that, voila, chest of Uru 100. Play store on name Epic Heroes, yes. Now, the issue is really the Satari treasure actually costs. It's kind of expensive. It is expensive. So I guess the collect more is one of the acceptable-ish directions. Probably what will really help is the weekly pass. But in all cases, you're looking at least you're gonna get the S plus hero selection card. That's guaranteed actually. And in the next cycle, you're still gonna be needing to spend. So it's not the easiest, but yeah. It can help if someone actually is spending money and looking for chests of Uru. Okay. Union Dimensional Battle. Okay. Going into that. So Dimensional Battle, this is how we're having fun currently. And yes, I don't focus at Dimensional Battle except getting the rewards and the gems pretty much. We are second in rank. And here you can see the individual ranking and the union ranking and my individual ranking at 62. And there's a reason for that, because I'm not going crazy at it. There's so many things in the game. This is the least of my worries to focus on. Oh, but I still do what can be done to get the battlefield rewards pretty much. We also get, of course, at least the Fortress Breakout. Okay, we do get that. And then, of course, summoning the Juggernaut. For some reason, we always go with the highest Juggernaut, which kinda doesn't function normally. a bug. So we do get these rewards you see also each season. So that's good, still good. Have you ever spent the money? Yes, but I'm considered something in the middle between a low spender and a mid spender, and I've stopped doing that in the first place. And voila, we're gonna do it again actually on the stream. As you can see in the majority of videos recently, it shows inactive. The only thing I do have is this one, the privilege for that one, right? So no, I actually stopped spending how I was spending, not desiring to actually increase it at all. Anyway, the spending part that we're gonna do for the sake of this video is related to here, and unfortunately we're jammed at missing 4 red gems. So no, we cannot spend. Sad. Anyway, let's move into the next thing of actually doing some summoning, and maybe after that some battling, and we'll see if you guys have any questions during that. So okay, 1S hero, that's good. Let's carry on. And 1 and a 2, 3, 4, 5th. Okay, almost just 1 S0. Next, the faction summoning scrolls, and that's 3, 4. Good, Christine. Sure. It actually restarted to 10 again. Okay. So that would take us to a lovely 49 points in the faction store, which is good. And yeah, still a long direction. The direction is, if I'm gonna focus on time, then I need 120 to get a copy from here, right? And with enough patience, getting a copy also from here. 2 copies are needed for his awakening, and he's now at Epic Plus. So yeah, that's gonna be a long journey. And as you can see, he's a mess. Still haven't upgraded these 2 to T1. He's using Mirage in the weakest form possible, and yeah, he is a mess. Can you show your Julia? I think you're probably seeking. Yeah. Beautiful, right? I've added absolutely nothing to her. Why? Because I'm not building her yet. Nothing. By the way, if you actually want information about builds for Julia, different heroes, join our Discord. We have a section for that. People have asked for Moonlight Paladin, the Emperor, different heroes in terms of their build. So don't take my account as an example of how to build. Ask what is the best build, and it is shared for you with the everything you might need actually to build a hero. So that is actually on the Discord of that channel, and you'll find it in the description of this video. The links are in the description. All the links are in the description. Okay, let's carry on where we are actually at in the next section. So what we're gonna do now is one of the crazy directions which shouldn't be done. It's time to open the Supreme Chests collection. How long has been this collection being done? This one, and we reached at least the bare minimum of 10 chests desired. It has been 3 months-ish. Yeah, almost something like that. Anyway, let's open them and see what we'll get this time. And before that, let's actually look at the hero. Look at which hero. We can open Julia, so I'm not sure. And you actually wrote your ID. Okay, I got you. It's a player, I guess. a player ID, right? 99145576. As if we have the copy functionality. Fine. Friends, and then send and receive. Friend management, search ID. 9914. I think it's an ID. I think. 9914 5576. 5576. Now we can actually copy it. Yeah. Okay, let's search. It's okay. Okay. The only thing I'm gonna be able to look at is actually the heroes that you are looking at now, pretty much. Yeah, you're using excellent gear equipment, upgrading them. Still upgrading by using the ready gems. And you're still in the beginning of the game, still collecting different resources. Looks beautiful, by the way, the coloring at this stage. You've awakened Rockefeller, Legendary Plus. Yeah. So, do you have a specific question? Any specific question? Okay, how about this? Who's holding that artifact? Fictional. Right? Primal power. Fictional. Fictional actually should be on either Afra, which is the best to do that, or actually on Thinker in terms of fictional reality. Okay. Primal power should be on General of Rescue. Eden Space should be on Samurai Girl, but if you don't have it, that's fine. Just use what you can. So yeah, if you have something specific about asking about your heroes, do say something about it. Other than this, I think you're going on the normal pathway for every hero, every player, sorry. Just fix this. The selection is wrong. You're jamming anything randomly, by the way. Go with the Samurai, at least, and upgrade its level. Not the store, the level itself. Here's an example. So you should be using Samurai. Okay, and you can add with it Zealot or something else that just requires 2 Sigil added. For you, you're pretty much deploying different Sigil, and none of it is giving you the bonus it can give you actually. And none of it has been upgraded, the enhance, to level 10. So yeah, if you're just starting, it's a work in progress. It takes time to even get something in terms of Sigil, but do try to save up if you can, so you can exchange in the Stigmata shop. This will benefit you because now you can actually at least get the 6-star or at least the 5 stars directly. It can help. Your heroes will be stronger earlier. Okay, hope that helps. Back again at the, let's open the Supreme chests and actually see how lousy it's gonna be. So we hit 70, which is bad. We need at least 100, but we'll see. Will we get anything? Just one divine artifact at least. Ring of Oracle. Okay, so we did get at least Light of Divine, Source of Evil, which we really will need, and useless second copy of Ring of Oracle. Okay, let's go and have a look at that. So now we have 2 radiance. Now we have 2 rings of oracle. We still need more. Now we have 2 wings of angel. Now we need just, well, 2 templar, 2 blessings, 2 divine prayer, 2 fatal. 2 all of that will be needed for the sole purpose of the last thing we actually wish it will come out, which is a dark artifact. So yeah, not so good. So that's the first draw. Overall total now we have 280 and 110 source of evil, which isn't the worst at our current level. Not the worst, not the worst. Okay, time to open the small ones here and hope we actually get the time crystal, because we're still missing that one. It's gonna be nothing. Yeah, it's too low of an amount expected. I just played 2 weeks. I don't know how to play. It's okay. We all started. Some started. That's a good one. 31 million. Some started actually just wishing to save the dog, save the doggy, right? Others came somewhere somehow to the game. By the way, this is save the dog, stop the bees. These stages. So I guess the first thing you would do is go after the diamonds of saving the dog. There, both of them are dead. Fantastic. Go after it because it will give you at least common. Really? It will give you at least common summon scrolls, right? That you can use to summon. So saving the dog early, or stop the bees, okay? Advancing in it or gaining the resources from it, it's these resources here will help you actually to advance. Second thing, when you awaken heroes, check their portraits here in the portrait, because it will show that you can collect 50 blue diamonds once you awaken them. Yes, we are all here to learn. You can also teach me. Yes. Anyway, as I'm saying, as soon as you awaken any hero, you'll find here in the portrait the icon to click and collect 50 diamonds for his awakening. So that will also increase your diamonds faster if you're just starting the game. Overall, yes, I see that serial killer emoji. Overall, the direction is to save up diamonds, get summon scrolls so you can get heroes faster, and yeah, it will just take time. Work on that, and also start collecting your exploration. Start exploring. Start tech. Here upgrades will give you HP and attack. We are live, baby. Yeah, will give you HP and attack and different things. So definitely try to work on it. And there are so many videos on the channel that can help. That can help with understanding the game. Don't try to, oh, these guys are so strong. This, oh, look at that, so strong. I will never stop with the I will never, and they're gonna beat your entire team because everyone went through this. I spent months not even being able to pass the stage. Okay? And after I passed it the first time, I got my ass kicked in the first battle. And look who's in the first battle in the first place. It's a losing battle. Look. What am I gonna do exactly against him exactly? I'm still not ready. Awakened level heroes. Yes, exactly. It's gonna be that. So we all get our asses kicked in the game. There's nothing special about that. Take your time to learn about different things in it. I am kinda considered kinda play. Kinda. Okay. Just check the second account and then we'll move into whatever you desire. 10, 20, 36. Let's see that. 10, 20, 36. and 286. I'm not sure if 286. I'm not sure if you're actually watching or you can see, but this is actually considered playing, going against different things in the game, explaining it. It is considered kinda a gameplay. But if you actually want battles and stuff, it's coming. But the most important thing is actually to answer different players' questions, not for me to play. I can always play separately, right? That's why we actually talk about the game, so people can become stronger, advance. Anyway, we see that there is a nice attempt to actually start growing. And if you actually want to go with the name Toku, do follow the senpai of Toku. Yeah, if you can find him, that player who has something Toku, old man Toku something, he is actually crazy when it comes to what he's doing and how strong he is. Anyway, you're going in the right direction. You just might need to fix this one. Either add thorn in place of sin, or take the thorn and add another sin temporary until you get the second thorn, or just take it out and wait until you have 4, because you gain 0 bonus from it. Okay, focus on what gives you bonus for now. Carry on in upgrading Eden Space. I think you spent some money. You naughty, naughty, naughty. That's why you reached level 30 that fast at the current stage. Complete the relics. It's essential. Okay. It's a mix-up of different things. I get that you're using judgment. Okay. And you're trying to go with judgment and evolution. Okay. Zealot, there is no reason to use it if you're doing that. It's like you're just adding whatever is available, and at the same time he doesn't need evolution in the first place. And you shouldn't give him judgment, but I guess you're using it to increase his overall power. We'll look at a nicer example, futuristic example that you can do. Fictional reality is a good selection for him as a meat shield, for now at least. Banshee, direction, fantastic selection of Banshee, well done. Redemption, I guess because you want some recovery. Now you're actually doing well. I've done much worse, because there's a lack of resources. It's not you mean to do it, it's what's available. Okay, so you have Zealot and you have Apocalypse, going for the Apocalypse direction. Yeah, for now, let's just leave it like that. It's okay, it functions, it works. You shouldn't be using Fatal, but yeah, sure, why not for now. Eternal Soul, you can actually give it to General of Rescue and give Braveheart to Dimensional Runner if you really have to. Or at least you can still give Primal Power to General of Rescue and give Braveheart, the Yellowstone pretty much, give it to Space, the Space Monkey. So he takes this artifact. This artifact goes to this. This artifact goes to this. This artifact goes to her. If that makes any sense. So Toku will take Fatal, okay, when it's ready, when it's stronger, or just keep Eden Space. General of Rescue will take Primal Power, and Kong is going to take Braveheart. Here, you can also do the reverse, Eternal Soul, and give the Eternal Soul directly to General of Rescue, or give Eternal Soul, this red one, give it to Frontline Striker, and give Fatal Judgment to Houston. Okay, so that's one way of trying to maximize what you can do with what you already have. Now, in terms of General of Rescue, let's look at something that got a little bit of investment building in it. Now, why are these looking like this? They're looking like this because as soon as I actually get different equipment, I might remove it, I might give it to another hero, etc., etc. So it's like it always gets thrown, something else gets put in its place, stuff like this. That is why it's inconsistent. Also, he doesn't become that much stronger after a certain xwar stage. Everyone's DB boring this week. Nah, maybe people are bored recently. Okay, so Jar of Rescue comes in handy maybe until mid part of the game. At some point you might work on his relics, his gems, upgrading the level in the first place for HP and attack increase. And yeah, it's gonna take quite some time to build him, but his block functionality as a meat shield is still good, and the broken armor is still good. HP, attack, block, increase skill damage by 40% is the max. And in his scenario for me, I'm actually giving him domination and zealot. I have never seen a general used at this stage of the game. Yes, that is why I'm referring to he is going to be good until mid part of the game. What do we mean by mid part of the game? Let's just assume that as soon as you come any close to Infernal here, he's gonna start going down very badly in taking damage and causing damage. Then when you go to difficult, he becomes easily being, well, eliminated, a nicer version of saying it. The more you advance, the more you're not gonna find people using him because he doesn't cause the same amount of damage anymore. That's one reason. Okay. Oh yeah, the play direction. That point. What actually should we play? xwar. I'm not trying to advance beyond this. Okay. Let's actually go back here where it's so nice, so cozy. No need to carry on powering up to actually do something meaningful. Here, let's take Galaxy if you really want to see a battle. I'm just fulfilling the desire to see a battle. That's it. Okay, and here we enter into the battle, and we're looking at, well, first Lucas uses his skill, negating the need for energy without having even the time gem. Next, we're looking at Toku starting to attack, doing the follow-up pursuits. She's attacking Light, and Light is responding with the counter attack, harming the entire team. And it is not going so much okay-ish, but we'll see. Will we be able to win? Right, so Storm Falcon, time for her to attack. She took out Tuku, which is fine because she didn't fulfill the follow-up pursuit in the full ability. Now what we can do is very much... Okay, and go into battle. Why would we add Kong? We would add him for the simple reason of speeding up the team with the speed up that comes from Storm Falcon and the buff that comes from Kenley. Yeah, that kind of is part of the effect of the follow-up pursuit, and at the same time the increase in speed in attack. Okay, we're going at the last two remaining. Oh look, he's using time. Yeah, that recovery of HP came from actually Lucas. And then we have the music fairy increasing the attack, and boom. So that's one. Second battle. Here we have Lady Ivy, General of Rescue. Yes, I still use him, but of course it's not the same. We're going after the entanglement, and also we're going after utilizing that good boy balance, which yes, it still actually works aside from time travel and Sigil, Stigmatozone 1. Um, Also, we're focusing on Houston She to induce armor reduction, and as you can see, the God Slayer pretty much came in with time and slashed all of them. Right, so the next one here we have Thinker in number 1 as the meat shield. Fury Wave to cause more damage. At the same time, Ninetail Idols to reflect damage. Queen of Desert to cause more damage by her attack, the Golem. And Silas in terms of with his special skill slowing down and stopping Zeus from stunning the entire team. Einstein, on the other hand, is there to just resurrect what you're seeing happening to us. Okay. Hopefully, we'll awaken from that stunned effect so Thinker can recover our HP. Okay, there it is. We can use that some of that HP recovery. And the Fury Wave is stunned. So sometimes trying this a couple of times can help with this specific battle. Enter the Fury Wave in attack, and that's 1 and 2. And we're down to time to target the remaining part. Rockefeller. Queen of Desert enters with her attack. Critical damage increase for the Fury Wave. Recovery of HP by Thinker. Okay. We're still in that battle somehow. Another attack by the Golem. A little bit of HP recovery again. The Fury Wave, it's time for his special attack. It's coming. Okay. Still can be done. Again with the Golem, and it takes out Rockefeller, and that triggers the Fury Wave to use his special skill, and after that he already has full bar energy, so he can attack again. And we've recovered our full HP, took out Zeus, and only 2 remain. Almost there. She actually recovered a good portion of her HP. Okay. Remains Anna. She's actually unable to take out Thinker, which is good. Okay, almost there. Yeah, the extra HP treatment effect also will help from what she does with their love kiss suck HP. And she's dead. Rest in pieces. So that would be kind of 2 stars, a little bit of arrangement in lineup number 1 can help for the 3 stars, and we kind of have already the 3 stars. Toku right now is so annoying but wonderful at the same time. Yes. Rockefeller Anna Alpha is good CC team. Yes, everything come out. Okay, good for you guys. Good for you. Anyway, let's actually do one last thing before we reach the ending point of our stream. Yes, and actually, Forging, I got the remaining part I might need to upgrade the pennant cube. So it's time to actually enhance it, and that gives it 1 star. Yes, looks terrible, but something is better than nothing. So now it actually gives for every 5 creation method of forge, gain HP plus 12, blah blah blah. Current one is the minimum, the bare minimum, pretty much. It still adds overall power, so that's good. Now it's time to actually upgrade this. You're always lucky in that. You mean in the reincarnation? No, this pretty much just to get this one took months. These ones is not out of luck. It actually came from the blessing treasure here. So yeah, try to collect the chronos, a good part of a good amount of the chronos and the sanctuary in numbers, and then summon it one by one. Keep adding it. So try 10 sanctuary methanol. It will make a difference in you actually eventually getting something good. Anyway, let's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nice. So yeah, still a work in progress, of course, from how many things need to be upgraded, but at least the faction bonus 50%. So that is something. More HP and more attack can be added from different things here, as you can see. This just needs to be finished, and then I can finally focus on the chronos. Epic heroes save animals, or epic heroes spin something. If you check the description of the video, you'll actually find directly the download links for the iOS and Google Play Store description section. On the positive side, we're almost at 1000 subscribers. Hey, does it mean anything? Yes, it does actually. Maybe for me. Anyway, guys, do push a little on the like, the subscribe, so we can actually make it to the 1000 subscribers. Run. No. Epic Hero spend all your money. No, because if I did what some people went and did with Epic Heroes, uh, I would go bankrupt from what you will have to spend on Epic Heroes. There's so many things you can buy and events and different things. So it's like a drainage hole. You just throw the money nonstop. Throw. And then you're broke and you can't pay rent and you're on the street. So it's not good. Anyway, since there is somewhat of a liking to going for Moonlight Paladin, let's go with a copy. We still need another one to awaken her, but that is fine. So now we have got one Moonlight Paladin extra copy, or actually one copy. If we go to pieces and here directly, this is true, I'm homeless now. If you say it, I believe it, and I'm not gonna even try to question it. Right, you live with the monkeys, okay, nice. Be careful around the monkeys. Sometimes they have a very bad temper, especially when they're hungry. Okay, let's look at Mr. Friday, Mr. Jet Friday. So in his scenario, only activating the awakened skill is needed, and then finally there's no need to even attempt to collect anything for him, which pretty much means as soon as I see any hero that is S, and has been awakened, like Houston here, for example, select deconstruction automatically. Anyway, this is the second copy of Houston. This copy is mainly starting to be built and not gonna be built ish for the sole reason of the monthly quest. That's it. That's why I'm awakening that second copy mainly, and for also usage in terms of quantum invasion. You can use double heroes for different teams. Same hero, different team. So for this one of the hero awakening is actually awaken hero to mystic one time. Okay, I'm not gonna get a hero every single month and awaken that hero to mystic and wait just for that quest. It will help if any hero is mystic or above, and that you awaken that hero at that stage. It doesn't have to be just mystic. It can be mystic, mystic plus, transcend, transcend plus, transcend plus plus, until immortal. So this one, just this hero, will last you 6 months, almost 6 months of the quest of the mystic. May I see your Chloros gem arrangement? I haven't actually done a correct arrangement because I just went with add-in for now. I did this yesterday actually, add-in gems to all the heroes. Again, if you go to our Discord, check the description of the video. Someone was asking about Moonlight Paladin and relics and different things. There is a section for building heroes. Okay, there pretty much I can show you a better build than everything I just did here in my account. You are son of Chick. Okay, you can carry on with that conversation. Anyway, if you actually want to see something that looks better, here's a version. Look at that. Chloros. Right? If you go to gems, which I wouldn't take it directly, used the attack damage immunity, critical resistance, HP critical damage resistance, HP critical and critical damage resistance, HP attack and critical resistance. I would say this is actually good. Attack damage immunity, critical resistance, and a HP attack and critical resistance. So this selection actually is a good one. Why is he using Phantom? So she can survive longer, and evolution for the HP addition. He also selected HP to increase her HP and attack to increase her attack. Damage immunity, HP and attack, critical damage resistance, and damage immunity. So his entire direction is focused on damage immunity, and he really invested to take her to 31. And because he wants every single attack she does increase in damage, he gave her Fatal Judgment, which is a smart move, but we'll see how that will work for him in the future. Vitals on her OP. Yeah. Of course. If you actually go to Vital, Kai, you can just remove the guy. Remember, you're a mod, right? You don't need to actually respond. Anyway, if you actually look at Vital, yes, the increase of attack and the bonus of HP recovery is fantastic. And let's actually look at a cleaner one if possible. Do I have any of those? No. I guess to show you, yeah, we kind of highlighted that in the beginning of the stream. I'll highlight it again. If someone wants to join, there's actually one slot open. Okay, so I wanted to show you Vital. Let's search for a hero that has Vital at its upgraded level. Striker. No, probably not gonna be any of these ones. Probably will be more on the Moonlight Paladin direction. No, no, not that. No, another no vital selection. Mm, no, Phantom. No one is. Well, it might take a little bit of time to actually find someone who's using Vital. Okay, there it is. Surprise! You're talking she's so OP with using Vital? Okay, imagine that. This is the Vital version, I guess. So here, this is actually the maximum you'll see because it's 6 stars. Deals a 125 attack as bonus true damage, with a 50% chance to double the true damage, and recovers 200% of attack as HP. Okay. This is actually, I guess, one of the best things you can give her because it matches her skill, gives her HP, increases her attack, and then again, she doesn't attack like any other hero. So, yeah, it's a good selection, and he wanted to make it even worse by putting Divine Prayer with the damage immunity and the attribute bonus that comes from having two. Like in my case, you can have two artifacts now, divine artifacts, and both are upgraded to level 30, which gives him an increase in HP, increase in damage immunity, and increase in damage immunity, with the original damage immunity 35% and HP 35, with jamming in more HP from evolution, and I guess he just decided to do one T2. Relic wise, he went psycho crazy in spending money, collected all the relics. It's either one hit will kill anything in front of her, or the second round, anything will be eliminated on the other side. By the way, the relics increase the damage. The second 9 relics increases it even more. And then, of course, you have the level exclusive plus 31, increase in damage, immunity, attack, and HP. So this is a serial killer 101. One hit from the golem will kill you. Okay, you want your my paladin. We don't have any option to share anything in terms of heroes between players, unfortunately. Search for Chloros, that kind of was done. Is Julia OP right now? I think she's so strong. Yeah, she does have her ability of, as Kai calls it, stabbing direction. Is Julia OP? Yes. Chloros Stigmata use Apocalypse. I myself am using Apocalypse. Okay, but the thing is, the more you want to build her, okay, the more you want to build her, you're gonna need to actually go upper level. Apocalypse, by the way, is still very good because of what it does. If you notice, it's very similar. 50% as attack as true bonus damage. Does it sound anywhere similar to Vital, partially? It's true damage. Okay, true damage. So Vital on the positive side also increases the HP. So whoever builds her with all T1 relics, okay, and then takes it to level beyond 31, and then carries on with upgrading all the gear, the equipment to T2, then gives her an equipment that actually will increase her attack or something, right, or reflect the damage or something from the dark artifacts, she will never be able to be easily killed. Because they're similar and Apocalypse gives less than what Vital can give you. Now I can see that. And the thing is, you're gonna need 6 stars Vital, so you're gonna wait until the Galaxy Temple event. Then you're gonna start collecting, like in my case, 6 stars, right? I'm going after Thorn for different reasons. Now I have 2 Thorn. For some reason, at some point I got Succubus, never got another one, right? 1 in Flame, uh, 4 star Guardian optional, 4 star. This one actually I can select. Okay. So yeah, it's a good selection to go after. Anyway, the question that union, right? For joining the union, it is very simple. Do you see this number, the serial? Let's write it. 321220. Okay. 321. Okay. 220. If you are in a union, go to search union. 321220. Search. Voila, it will pop up in front of your face, the union. This is the union. Okay. Then what you would do is click on apply. It's going to be different because I'm already part of the union. That's all you need to do to find the union. Just take the number, the serial identification number of the union, click on search, and the union is going to pop up in front of your face. Now another thing, if you actually want to go into that direction, if you ever add someone as your friendie in the game, you click on their profile, it shows their union name, right? So you can at least know which union they are in. Okay, what you're gonna do with that information is go back, search union, try and refresh. Okay, see if you can find their union if you really want to join it and they are on your same server or something. And if that fails, then you have no other option except go into the chat, recruit. See here, you can see different unions announcing different spots. Come join our union, blah 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 blah. If that also fails and you cannot find the union, ask someone who is in the union to invite you. What does that mean? What does that mean? Go to manage. Where was it? Which one? Let me try and remember that one of the invite. I think the easiest aside from getting an invite and all of that mumbo jumbo is just asking directly for the serial number and then you can search it. It's been a while since I've even looked into the point of sending an invite for the union. Let's see. Let's select a human being for testing. Arthur, sorry buddy, I need your opening your account. Yep, and I cannot remember it at all. I think let's see, it's supposed to be, if I remember correctly, an icon that shows in the player's profile related to the union. I can't remember, it's been a long time since I even looked at this, but there is something that supposedly you can do if you see a player. Yep, for the likes of me I cannot remember it, and just ask for the serial number of the union, unfortunately. Yes, you can. Yes, we have players from different, let's call it countries, regions, languages, so it's all good. I'm not even Indonesian, so that's not a point of focus for Indo Epic. It's more of, I guess, the location of the union itself or the founder of the union, something like that. But it's okay, you can. Anyway, I think we have had a good chunk of looking at different things in the game. If you have any remaining questions, speak now or hold your peace until the next stream, or actually write it in the comments. Check out the videos. We have playlists that might answer your questions, all of that. So any remaining questions you guys might have. I'm sorry that the events this week is pretty much the Satori. It's called C. This, yeah, nothing different than what was before. Vault of Creation, you kind of got used to it. And I apologize for the information related to this specific one. This, pretty much. This one, next month. Next month. They pretty much went into, they will fully focus on the lunar New Year event, and there is no Satori treasure chest direction this month. When can we expect it? Whenever they feel like it, and probably near the mid of the month in March. So it's gonna be a waiting period, but actually that's good for us. That's good for us because you'll be able to collect more chests, which means you'll be able to gain more rewards, right? Daily you can buy these two at the bottom and these two with every refresh. So the more time you have equals more chests, equals more rewards. So it actually benefits us. Okay, for now I'm gonna do one final thing, which of course, oh my, ay. That's it. One level. Okay. That was painful to know about and watch. Okay, this still remains one artifact that I actually want to upgrade. Let's see who's actually holding it. You're holding it for now? Okay. We're gonna take it from you. Let's actually upgrade it to level 20. Basic attacks increase critical rate by 18% for the next turn. If there were no critical lands this turn, increase critical rate next turn by another 18. Interesting. So the normal attack increases the critical by 18 in round number 2 or round number 3. If there was no critical landed in round number 1, increase critical rate next turn by another 18. It's pretty much trying to tell you it's going to increase the critical rate by 18% regardless, with whether you land a critical or not. Okay. Poorly written, but okay. Right, so we have a remaining 26. Let's see if... No, it's not going to be enough. 232. Positive side, we can actually upgrade the 40, one level. Who else can be upgraded? No. Not bad, because critical rate is important. Actually, yes. It's a good gem artifact, and it shouldn't actually be on Lucas at all. It's a good one because it increases the attack, which you of course want and need, and critical damage. Critical damage. So as soon as you land the critical, that damage will be increased. So this is actually a good addition. This one is fantastic. This one also has its potential for CC heroes. So what we're gonna do is Ono switch. Why did that happen? Because everyone got the artifact that it's more compatible with them, with their type at least, or their attacks. So yeah, Okay, not bad. Interestingly, we started the stream at 71 million and maybe close to 100-ish. 200, don't remember exactly. Now we're 71, 528. Cool. And since we have some money, time to burn it the bad way. Ever since a part of these ships got reseated, the reset that was done a good chunk of period ago of time, yeah, it's been suffering in getting them back because of the amounts needed. On the positive side, this was completely zero, 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 zero. Now we're at 150 again, and the cycle of fulfilling, upgrading all these ones. For the Thunder, it's at 137, and it is an expensive one, 26 million. Temporal 51, and of course, you know, the Restore Spaceship 150, been upgraded to the max a long time ago, and the Group Attack Dimensional Attack one. Alright, let me see your God Slayer. Yeah, I didn't forget. It's okay. Even if I forgot, I look at the shit again. So we're looking here at probably not the best selection, plus 12 skill damage, broken armor, attack increase. If you look at these Mystic plus S plus attributes, we have attack and skill damage. Okay, here we have critical damage and critical, and skill damage and critical. So this one is like fully focused on critical skill damage. It's nice, I guess. HP, skill damage and attack. This one, it needs to be modified, changed, given to another hero, and skill damage. Relic wise, we're looking at full set. Only 3 remains to all be T1. Okay. Sigil wise, we're looking at Striker, and we're looking at I still haven't fixed and selected what I'm gonna add here. So here we have Sin, and here we have Zelot. Is it activated? No. Let's try to fix this by adding another Sin. And now we lose part of that power, and it has been activated by increasing armor penetration by 30. Then of course we don't have enough cash to upgrade it to the max because we used a good chunk of our millions down the drain. It's lost, and that will increase the accuracy and the broken armor. It can be increased even more because we're kind of looking at increase armor penetration. Yeah, it's a work in progress for that one, I'm actually understanding it. Anyway, so we have Striker with skill damage and attack. We have another one, attack and skill damage. Yes, I kinda deliberately had a number of Strikers and focused on that. And we have critical damage, and blah blah blah, and armor. So, did we actually gain more copies of Striker and decide to selectively choose? Yes. Do we have another hero that supposedly I put Striker on or something? Or just didn't add it to any? Probably. I'll check on that. Julia or Folklore? For me, I would go Folklore. But in the game, you're gonna use all the heroes anyway. You're gonna need all of them. So, build both. Critical resistance, critical damage resistance, attack, damage immunity, the normal shebang, attack, block, critical, you know, those attributes. So we have Bloody Battle also, which increases the critical rate. Okay. And we have the bonus of HP attack and HP. Are we using his skin? The answer is no. Talent-wise, 1, 2, 2, 1. And sometimes 1, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, and that's the majority of details related to him. And of course, I'm using Fatal Judgment to increase his attack. When he attacks, every time it increases. And he's at level 30. Focus for him is the attack and broken armor, etc., etc. Okay, I guess that answers that question. Folklore, and at the same time build Julia on the side. The interesting thing is, if you look here, she has nothing added to her. Look. Okay. You look at that overall power, guess what? It actually comes from the reincarnation, the awakening of her in the first place, and the star tech. The star tech, and then of course the union tech. All of that is increasing the HP and different attributes. Now if you go here and you actually search for her, where are you? Okay, here she is. So here you have actually increase critical, skill damage, broken armor, HP, all what you're looking for increasing the attributes of the hero come from here, or a good portion of it. Okay, so even with not being given anything, she still is reasonably okay, close to 2 million. Anyway, I guess it's time, guys, to end the stream, and definitely we'll be seeing you in an upcoming one. For now, do read the links in the description, check them out, and if you have any questions, always jump in on Discord, still in the description, everything in the description. And definitely I'll see you in the upcoming normal videos that are uploaded on the channel. And I wish you a great night, evening, and afternoon ahead in your day. Right, guys? Bye bye. Oh, you had to jam it at the last second, didn't you? Last second. 588821116. Okay. Let's actually have a look at that. Yeah, sure, after this. 588821116. 2116. I wish someone would just say what are you looking for, or what is your interest of question, like, oh, is my heroes built correctly? Why are you adding Banshee and it's not activated, Thorn and it's not activated? 1, 2, 3 needs to be removed. 1 Samurai, so you actually gain a bonus. Do you see that number 3 out of 4? You're missing 1 Stigmata or Sigil Samurai. Okay, then you would select a Sigil that you just need 2 copies to add. So that's 1 thing. Okay, thank you. You went with the skill damage, and then you went with the attack, and then you went with the attack in hopes of increasing her, attack pretty much. Okay, you kind of might need to mix a little between the broken armor with the attack, and maybe just 1 skill damage. But okay, still can work. Doesn't have to be one thing that everyone does. You went with the attack, critical damage resistance, critical resistance. You might want to change this one. And then attack, block, critical resistance, okay. HP, critical, okay. Attack, damage, immunity, critical resistance, still acceptable. Yeah, this one just doesn't match because she doesn't need the HP and accuracy, and you can add one of the attack and something with it, critical damage or critical damage resistance. Do your selections based on the statuses you're trying to increase. And that's a very important point, by the way. Not this one. Do you see that critical of 89%? Okay. Watch what happens. You're talking 89, right? Do you see that 84? Let's observe again. So what do we understand from the silence? I've observed this and look at it carefully. If your direction for a simple way of increasing critical, these attributes are a percentage. They will be added directly and visible here. That is why we're choosing attack, critical, and so on and so on, because it will increase the number, which will actually affect your hero. Same situation when it comes to the sigil. See these attributes? Okay, attribute bonus. See that critical damage and critical, right? Let's, for the sake of argument, remove these two. $79. Did you notice that? So the sigil direction in the first place is to gain the bonus or how the sigil functions, and at the same time because of the attribute. So you can increase your critical by the lot, for instance, right? You can increase your armor pierce, which is armor piercing against damage immunity, by selecting sin. And the selections that you make actually affect your hero. So if I add this, critical, and another one, okay, it got activated, and that should take the critical back to 89. What does that mean? It means if you look at the attributes and try to think, okay, this one has skill damage and HP. Always try to go with the percentage. Critical and armor and attack. Critical damage resistance, critical damage. Effective hit. Block plus 20, damage immunity plus 5. Okay. That takes us to different sigil, same location, have different attributes. This one HP and attack, no percentage. This one HP and attack with percentage. This one double attack, percentage. HP percentage, skill damage percentage. They're all the same location slot, by the way, here, but just different. Skill damage and attack. This one has speed and attack, and this one has HP and speed percentage. The speed is just points. It just gets added as points directly. So the selection of sigil makes a difference. I know that she might need the more speed. I know. But that's the thing. I noticed in my specific case, watch this. You're gonna like this. Where is she? I usually steal her artifacts and exchange back and forth. I can increase the speed. That's not really the issue. Not that one. Houston. Okay. See this? Speed, attack plus 7. Okay. So if you look at the speed, it's now 140. Okay, let's go again. And then again, samurai. And then let's find the one with the speed. Okay. 147 speed. So it's not that I don't know, it's more of a, I'm specifically choosing to leave it like that. And again, This one, no, we don't need it. Broken armor, we don't need it. And yes, I interchange and mix between the artifacts I use for certain heroes between each other if needed. If I want to increase the damage Toku does with her special skill, I would give her this specific one. If I wanted to increase her speed, I will steal the one with the speed. Right? Does it make her function completely different for me? Yes. What did I end up with? Just leave her with the skill damage. Leave the speed for Houston. Okay. And just carry on building her until I get to a point of changing the artifacts. Sorry, changing the sigil. When I have more and feel like it, pretty much. Now we're down to 133. Now if you look at Houston, 137. So yeah, there is ways to do it, a give and take, an exchange. And before you say it, yes, I can get more from going to the stigmata and exchanging for samurai directly from here. This one. Exchanging directly for samurai from here. Yeah, yes, I'm aware of that. And if I even didn't want to do that, okay, let's see, do I have any of them remaining? Yeah, I can pretty much just use one of these if I really wanted a 5-star. Okay, any location desired, and just pretty much sure you can just select it, and then a card will appear, and then select the location I want, and then I can move on from that. So it's pretty much I know, and I select it. My login level 1 speed is 170 lol. Yeah, good for you. Good for you. Does it? Yeah. Is it supposed to be hurtful? Hold on, let's actually check versus the login and then end the stream. Here is our lovely newborn child, right? His speed is 100. I think he might be a hero that benefits or focuses on increasing his speed as he gets upgraded. You know, upgrading the exclusive, different heroes have different attributes like broken armor. Anyway guys, thanks so much for tuning in for this live stream. If you haven't finished your Valiant trial, speed up. And we're going to be attempting something interesting which I noticed happened from season 1. Finish it, okay, and then do not end, come back again to the 7th stage, start collecting resources and not using it, and then keep it and wait until the next season. As soon as this season started, there was one item I haven't collected, like this one, okay, it was fulfilled but not collected, and it carried on from the previous season. So this direction, this time I'm interested to see, can any of these resources, see all of this, carry on to the next season? To be seen. Alright guys, thanks so much for tuning in for this live stream. We're near 1000 subscribers. Do leave a comment and a like. If you have any questions, links are in the description for downloading the game, joining the Discord. We're also streaming on Twitch and multiple things at the same time. So, thanks so much for tuning in, and have a great night, evening, morning, wherever you are ahead.